Everybody, Uncut Sports Show. Kevin.
Take two.
What happened?
Take two.
Yeah, we actually have to do 2 takes. Anyway, it's August 25th, Tuesday, August 26th, UFC 102. Are you excited about this card?
Yeah,
man?
happy early birthday, Bruce. Anyway, on to UFC 102.
Who's Bruce?
Bruce Hoffman's birthday tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, UFC 102. Great card 3 years ago.
Yeah, I think people would have fucking been ready to blow a wad to watch Randy Couture fight Big Nog, but a lot of things have happened since. But with all that being said, those are 2 great warriors, 2 great champions. But we'll start with the bottom of the card and work our way back up to that. We're going to start out with Brandon Truth Vera versus Krzysztof Szynski. What's up?
I'm going with Szynski with putting a whole quarter on it, and he's going to whoop Brandon Vera's ass, and Brandon Vera will no longer be employed by the UFC after he loses his fight.
If Brandon Vera loses that, he will not be employed by the UFC, I can say, but that's not going to happen because Brandon Vera is going to fuck him up. That's why he's the truth. And you're going to lose that quarter and that Big Mac shorty because that's the kind of bets me and George.
And here's the next piece of truth. Damian Maia on the second fight is going to beat Nate Marquardt.
I'm going to have to... I'm gonna have to agree with you. Nate Marquardt is a beast. That is a thick. I mean, he looks like motherfucker. He came off the bodybuilding stage.
Yeah, he looks light heavy.
That's not gonna help him. I don't think. Because I think Damian Maia is nasty. He's undefeated, and I think he is going to get that boy to business.
And then, fresh off his drug suspension, Chris, all I can do is stand here and punch you in the face, Lieben.
Which everybody loves Lieben because he's straight up comes at you with a mad heart, throwing bricks and bombs and all that crap. But he is going up against an athlete, and this boy,
Jake Roseholt.
Yeah, he's got a video out on YouTube, like you said. What's he doing there?
Jumping out of a pool. He's in a pool 3 feet of water. He jumps out forward, and he also jumps out backward. Now, his 2 points are, I'm white and I weigh over 200 pounds.
Those are some good-ass points because white men can't jump. They even made a movie about that shit, and this motherfucker's jumping out of a pool.
At 200-plus pounds. And that means he's cutting down the 185 to punch Lieben in the face for the win.
Wow.
Now, on to the I don't care fight of the century. Keith Jardine versus Thiago Silva.
Yes. Wake up, man. We're doing it. Hey. Sorry about that. Keith Jardine, you don't know what you're getting with him. The boy is nasty sometimes, but sometimes he's just kind of like Vitor Belfort. Sometimes he's sleeping. Sometimes he's not. When he's not sleeping, he can knock you out. You know, he's got some unorthodox hands, however you want to.
It's going to be strange.
But Thiago Silva, man, has only got 1 loss. And
for the win!
Yes, I've got to go with him.
Silva.
So we're giving everybody our predictions because people, you know, keyboard cowboys just love to say, you guys don't predict your fight.
3 weeks later, tell us how we're wrong.
Yeah, and we're telling you now, before Saturday night, what we think. So you want to make a comment, make that shit now.
Before Saturday.
Don't say act like you're fucking Nicolas.
Make it at 10 o'clock.
Right, yeah. Because Sunday they'll be like, I told you so, shorty. I had all the motherfucking fights right.
On to the geriatric fight of the night.
No, Nog is only 33.
Only. Got a face of a dead man.
Couture is my age. Wow. Actually, I'm younger than Couture.
By a day and a half.
But look.
Look out for the new superhero led like soon to a stand near you.
You heard about it. They said, you know what people's dream fight was? You and I, man. And I said, man, if that they did Sneaks put it out on there. He goes, I want to see the dream fight, Kevin versus George.
Dude,
I'm
all
like,
I try to do is headbutt you.
That's what I said. That's what I told him about fucking Sneaks. I hope you just caught that shit, shorty. I said, if George headbutts me, it's a wrap. He goes, but what about your titanium hip, shorty?
I'm not hitting that.
Shh. Don't tell nobody my secrets. Anyway.
I'm going with Randy Couture on this one because he seems, even at 45, I don't know where he's training or what he's training with, but he always seems to pull out. He gave Lesnar a fit till he got caught with a punch. I just think he's going to beat Nogueira here.
I think I'd have to agree with you. I think if it goes to the ground, I think Nog's last showing wasn't too good. Apparently, there were some rumors out there that he was sick, that he had the flu. I don't know how it went down.
As long as he doesn't have swine flu, he should be fine.
But I mean, Nog is incredible. You know, he's giving Fedor a couple runs, you know, for his money. If he's on his A game and he takes Couture to the ground, then I have to favor way of Nog. But
I just think Couture's going to pepper him and stay away.
Yeah, I think
really do.
If he stays away, I think Randy's got a better stand-up game.
I think he's got a little more quickness and a little more agile.
Anyway, the important thing is tell us what you guys fucking think. Put it on the comment board.
On to a fight that I missed, but I heard wonderful things about.
Well, I don't know if you guys had an opportunity Saturday night to watch the Juan Diaz versus Paulie Malignaggi fight.
I know 3 people who didn't see it, and those were the referees.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, and
Helen Keller
were the refs. Maybe you guys didn't understand that, but those people are now reffing fights because they were down in Texas, in Houston, Texas.
Now, Juan Diaz is a home Texas boy, fighting under Golden Boy, one of the guys who are trying to build up. Paulie came in from New York, Italian, understood that coming into Texas, politics plays a large role from what I understand in the state of Texas, and openly said it. went in and didn't finish him off. To me, if I'm a fighter and I know that, I know I have to knock him out.
Right, and he should have realized that going into Texas. He knew that there possibly could be some politics involved. He stated it. Other people stated it. They're both fighters that don't finish you off. I mean, Paulie Malignaggi is a big boxer. Juan Diaz comes straight forward, tries to, a little bit more the aggressor. But when it was all said and done, I thought Paulie outboxed him. I'd say he was 7-5 on most people's scorecards.
Kellerman, Lewis, Lampley. Yeah. I mean, all the HBO guys
Letterman,
had Paulie winning.
Call him winning. Now, with all those people having him win, then at least you would think, okay, maybe it could be a draw. It's a hometown win. But the decision ended up being unanimous in favor of Diaz, and that shit raised a lot of eyebrows.
One judge had Juan Diaz winning 118 to 110.
That was Ray Charles.
I thought it'd be Helen Keller.
No, it was Ray Charles because he put this scorecard out and he was singing Georgia. Like, Georgia, that's where you should have fought, motherfucker, because you would have had a chance. But it was just fucked up, I think, for boxing. I mean,
not a good look.
Yeah, not that it's going to affect boxing that much, because boxing sports is going to be around forever, obviously. But, when you've got MMA doing a little better, and I know a boxing fan they get funny about that. We know boxing's been around for over 100 years and shit. But when you see shit like that where politics is involved, it does hurt the sport. And we have yet to see that in MMA. And you got a lot of people like Malignaggi coming out in the ring, and you can catch him on YouTube. He's basically saying boxing is shit, this and that. This is a guy who does the sport and say, now I'm only doing it to get a fucking paycheck.
Right.
He's calling his own sport out. So.
Now, on to a man who won't receive a paycheck for at least the next 2 years, maybe 14 months if on good behavior.
20, they said.
We'll see. Plaxico Burress. Plaxico Burress will have an interview tonight on E360 stating how he walked into the Latin quarters and they said, security went, oh, cool, you have a gun? Go ahead.
Yeah, if you go to our YouTube page, you'll see that we actually have a video of Plaxico Burress, real video footage of him shooting himself in a club. I don't think there's a lot of people out there that has that, actually. But go ahead, Jordan.
So Plaxico's headed up the steps and he trips and hits a step. His gun slides down his leg and he goes to reach for it and he says a 1 in a million chance. He grabs it and it goes off.
Right.
Me, I say let the gun hit the floor. Kevin has a different view.
George, if you let the gun hit the floor, then the gun can fire off, obviously, because the safety's not on, which was a fucking just idiotic thing to do, walk into a club with the safety off your gun loaded, and it could shoot and he could have killed somebody. Then
well,
it's real fucked.
He killed somebody. It's called his career. That shit's dead.
Yeah, that's just
He's
dead.
Done. Come
right.
out at 34 years old with no training and see if you can make an NFL roster. Good luck, Chuck.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking tough. Now, I'm going to tell you what. Do you feel sorry for him?
Not at all.
I actually feel sorry for him a little bit. And I know a lot of people might be like, really? Why do you feel sorry? I do. Because I feel like he fucked up. Gun laws are very fucking strict. A lot of people don't think realize gun laws. Down here in D.C., man, you got 50 pounds of weed in your car, they'll be like this. So with the weed, dog. Hey, man, $50, you can get out tonight. Let your ass have a fucking gun under your seat.
He should be happy it wasn't Virginia.
Yeah.
He'd had to go out and back to back with a cop and they'd have dueled it at 10 paces.
Oh, fuck yeah, because it's just fucked up. But the bottom line is he is getting made an example.
Oh, yeah.
The state of New York is saying this is how it's going down. I think the last high-profile person they had an opportunity to do that was with P. Diddy. He basically rolled it off on his boy and said, look, man, serve the time. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the gun, here's the money. Go spend 2 years in jail.
P. Diddy is obviously a smart guy. If that's how it went down, we don't know. We don't want him knocking on the door going, yo, motherfucker, shit didn't go down like that. Be like, you got it, shorty. Got badass video, man. Anyway, Tony Dungy's pissed off as shit, man.
Mike Vick.
What's up with him, man? Come on, Mike.
If you're gonna drink, don't do it in public.
Man, in the airport.
You have to be. You have to be a shining, glimmering, saint-esque player. But here's the thing. It's just a drink. Is he not allowed to drink? One drink. Was he stumbling drunk, falling down, or was he just having a drink at the bar?
It could lead to problems. He could end up being like Mike Beasley, dog.
Mike Beasley is in the state of Houston trying to get fixed.
Yeah, he's starting to give it. But Vic has just got to keep a perfect image because everybody's looking for an opportunity to attack this guy or do something. And the fact that he's doing it out in public where the cameras can be on you, people can witness it, it's just not smart. They're going
to have to babysit this cat like Pac-Man Jones.
That's true. Yeah. And that's it. Philadelphia signed up for it. That's your boys.
Yeah.
On that note, man, we're going to roll the fuck out.
Philadelphia plays Thursday night versus Jacksonville. And Vic's supposed to show up. So we'll see. We could know real quick.
They can put Jack Daniels in his Gatorade, dog. Oops, I said dog and Mike Vick in the same sentence.
Not funny.